I'ma tell they ass pull up. I don't fuck with many niggas, so I keep the hammer tucked. I just really want the bucks. I don't need to say too much. My gun's a thotty, it's a slut, yeah, slut. Cause it's gon' blow you till it's dust.
Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Jones in at small forward. And for Memphis, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Memphis. Doncic with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Dallas moving the ball around. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Dallas again missing. The kick out to Irving. Misses the 3. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Here's Aldama. And the 3 off target. Mavericks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Aldama. Shoots. And again, Memphis no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Drills the 3-pointer.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Bane. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And it's Jones with the ball for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. And then Washington with the dunk.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside Irving. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. And Gafford throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
PJ, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff roll. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 5 now.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads-up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Lively. And here's Washington outside. Drops in the tray. He's got 7.
Well, you can see the focus Washington has right there. The defense right on top of him. He doesn't let that bother that jump shot of his.
And Bain, the bucket on the assist by Smart.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Lively's shot is off. Memphis trailing here. There's the drive. Stephens good.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Doncic finds Washington. Exum with it. Here's Lively. Guarded by Jackson. And Doncic throws it down.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Morant with the bucket.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
Lively the pass to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Good, nice job down low.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Morant kicks to Smart. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it in.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Bain. And Dallas also making a switch. Green's checked in, fires the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and it's good, 2 points. Smart's got 5 points so far. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Jackson finds Morant. No good from outside. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Washington. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, off the turnover that time, Washington doing a good job scoring because he hustled down the court.
To the right side. Clark for 3. P.J. Washington has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is in.
27.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Maxi Kleber is out there with Jones, and it's Gafford in at center.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Clark, the pass to Rose. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Jackson. Here's Rose. And Aldama has it in the corner. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Cleveland. Aldama with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Mavericks leading by 3. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishing?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
And that one is good.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here's Irving. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Aldama can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Kennard. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Williams passes to Clark. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Stevens is checked in. Williams comes in for Williams. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Derrick Rose. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway comes in for Jones. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Count it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For Dallas, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Gafford cans them both. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Morant kicks to Bain. Here's Steffens from outside the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway. Gafford with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack of knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
To the inside, Irving. It's Clark with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Morant missing. Mavericks leading by 3. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Here's Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Stevens, the pass to Morant. To the left wing, pulls up. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Stevens. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Passes to Hardy. Back to Powell. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he converts the layup.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
Pass to Stephens. Over Irving. And he overshot that one, missing. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Gafford. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
It's stolen by Green. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's really stood. And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Williams is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the center position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 11.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Dante Exum in for Irving. Aldama passes to Jackson. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for the Mavericks. Here's Jones. That one drops for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Conchar's checked in for Memphis. And the rejection by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 18. And the pass to Conchar. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Williams dishes to Morant. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get ahead of it.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
And an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in, and the Mavericks call time here. Frank, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
He's checked in for Exum. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Doncic against Morant. And they recover it. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Second chance shot, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And there's that quickness of Morant, getting to the ball first and then getting it to fall.
Dallas calls timeout. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Smart comes in for John Conchar.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Morant. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. With the shot, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Irving's got 26.
No fault with the defense there. Sometimes Irving is just too much and too good, even from in close.
Here's Williams, and it's Memphis with another. Mavericks leading by 13, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
.116 left here in the third quarter. Morant looking around, and it's denied. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And he dunks it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Kicks it to Jackson. Just his first attempt. Hits the front of the rim and out. Mavericks leading by 15. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Lively. Over in the corner, Green. Stolen by Smart. Fast break, here they come. Smart on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Smart's got 8 points.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
And the rejection by Jackson. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Right side Smart. It's up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Green. Irving is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Lively in at the 5 spot.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. That's tipped. Kennard with the ball. To the paint. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. Outside for Smart. Makes it off the glass.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Down low, Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
It's deflected. Green against Bain. It's Hardaway that time on the assist by Green. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
The feed now to Jackson. Sinks that one from the post. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Doncic bullies the D inside.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Outside for Smart. Back to Aldama. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Smart misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Doncic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Williams, he's checked in for Kennard. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Smart. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Maxi Kleba. And it's Dante Exum in for Green. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for the Mavericks. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Poke loose. He's all alone. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Here's Payne. The Grizzlies with another miss. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Out to Doncic. Launches a three. Second chance effort, and it's Gafford laying it in. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Aldama finds Payne. Outside Rose. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Irving. Yep, it counts. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Well, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Gafford. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Aldama with the ball. Now defended by Exum. Morant left side. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Hey, this is exactly the kind of game coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Mavericks.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Here's Doncic. Good for his ninth make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Hardy passes to Doncic. And it's blocked! And he keeps control of the ball. Out to Morant. Back to Aldama. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he's good on the second. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Exum passes to Hardy for the 3. Aldama with the rebound. And the Grizzlies with possession. It's an 18-point game. And finished off by Exum.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
I made 100,000 off of type beats. Me and my niggas, we do it like Nike. She asked me if I'm high, I said I might be. That bitch hitting my phone, wanna bite me. She want my money, I don't think she like me. I like my bitch ass fat, real feisty. Fuck the nigga bitch, not a nigga wanna fight me.